Good evening, folks. Sorry, OBS did that thing where it forgot I had a microphone plugged in. Good evening, Ms. Roy. Good evening, Satellite. Good evening, Chaos. Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're enjoying the blustery, wintry sounds of the snowfields of Narsh. Can't hear you over the wind. Fair enough. Fair enough. Just drink in the ambiance of this barren, frigid place. Might be more comfortable than wherever you are right now. Here in LA, it's raining. It is really cold. That's why I'm wearing my nice fluffy jacket tonight. I was carting the kids all over the place today. I had my younger daughter has a dance class up in Palos Verdes, which is like a not huge mountain range, but a small mountain range just to the south of here. And there's an open air shopping center up there that's really like, it's an interesting place because it used to be a pretty upscale, prosperous shopping center. It had like an ice skating rink and all kinds of fancy specialty shops and stuff. Good evening, Darren. Good to see you. And I think COVID pretty much decimated it. Everything went out of business. But they seem to have more or less turned it around by leasing all the spaces to like dance studios and all kinds of different like instructional studios and stuff. So now there's kids going in and out of this place all the time, taking lessons and things. And, you know, it's still a nice place to walk around for an hour. That way I don't have to drive up and down the mountain a few extra trips. But tonight, of course, it was raining, it was foggy, it was cold, it was windy, so that was not ideal. Not ideal weather for killing time there. Kind of owing the weather we had here in KC, Kansas City? Several inches of snow, not nearly as bad as we did a month ago. Definitely enough to make it suck to be outside. Yeah. On the one hand, it's really nice to get rain here, but on the other hand, there've been all these warnings about all the wildfire areas. Since the fire destroyed all the vegetation, all the root systems and stuff that held the ground together. Now they're getting hit with rain. Everybody has to watch out for like mudslides and stuff. So fortunately not around here. But there are actually a couple areas up in Palos Verdes near here that are collapsing. There's an entire neighborhood, like I think like 80 homes or something, that have been condemned because they're all just sinking into the earth. And then up in this other neighborhood where my daughter takes piano lessons, 3 of the houses are very gradually sliding down the mountain, so they've been condemned. So that's a hell of a thing to see. Oh good, I got it right. so many abbreviations and acronyms to keep in mind. Glad I got that one right at least. So yeah, it's been a pretty good day. Busy taking kids around, but nice to spend more time with them that way. And the real heavy rain is not supposed to hit until tomorrow. Like it was really just like sprinkling, misting gently for most of the day today, but it's supposed to like rain here tomorrow. So that'll be nice. I'm hoping the rain starts before I go to bed tonight, because there are a few things in this world that I love as much as laying in my bed in the dark, listening to the rain hit the window. It is one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. Another one of my favorite things in the whole wide world is this game. So I will not keep you with the ramblings too long. The only other news I have really is I had the time and the wherewithal to go back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. I finished chapter 3 in that, which I don't know if y'all recall, I've been on chapter 3 for a while, even though it's not a very long chapter. I don't like chapter 3 in it. Rogue Trader's a really neat RPG in that it sets you up as this grand, powerful figure, free to explore the expanse and go treasure hunting and make deals and manage colonies and all this grandiose stuff. And then in chapter 3, they kind of contrive this situation where you end up slumming it for the entire chapter, and I don't love that. Like, that, I feel like that can work in some games, but not this one in particular, not the way it's posed. So anyway, I finally got through all that, and I was very happy to get through all of that. So yeah, good evening, Lodro High. I see you there. I see y'all sneaking around. So that was nice, actually. Getting past that was nice. My two big games right now are Rogue Trader and Caves of Qud, and both of them, I kind of reached uneasy points in them. Rogue Trader, because I didn't like Chapter 3, and Caves of Qud, because this next quest I have to do is really intimidating, both because of its content and just how far I am in the game for the first time. I actually haven't played Caves of Qud since last weekend, because I'm so anxious about doing anything else in it, but I'll break that seal soon enough, I'm sure. So, anyway, let me get to the reminders and such. Y'all getting a bit ahead of me tonight too, which is fine. But yeah, we'll go ahead and talk about it, and then we'll get into it, because there's much to be done. There's much progress to be made tonight. There's a lot of things that I want to do, so. Welcome back, of course, to Final Fantasy VI. What we know now is Final Fantasy VI. What we used to know as Final Fantasy III on the Super Nintendo. This is our current Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday game, but it is a democratic playthrough, and I see some of you exercising your democratic rights to vote for or possibly against the continuation of this game. So if you are enjoying this, if you want to see it continue, and certainly you don't need to rush to judgment. You can feel tonight out and see how it goes. You can vote to continue or end it tonight. If we do vote to continue, it will pick back up on Monday, of course. And we'll keep going from there. Tomorrow night, it being Thursday, we'll be returning to the Power Hours. You know, this thing here, I'm not pointing to my dick. The Power Hours. Where we go through old issues of Nintendo Power, and we will be starting the November 1994 issue. I am excited for it. There are some interesting games in it, and I am also kind of permanently excited to be making progress towards 1995, because the Super NES library just like bursts wide open in 1995. There is an enormous deluge of games, a lot of really interesting stuff going on, a lot of all-time greats. And yes, I know the magazine is going to shift into a terminally 90s format and aesthetic, but the games held within are still going to be something special, so. Good evening, Ball of Work, or good morning, yes. We're doing part 3 already. I'm almost done with the VOD of part 1. This playthrough is going to take a while to catch up with. Love me so far, keep it up. Will do, buddy. Will do. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope everybody's enjoying it, because I'm enjoying the hell out of this. I am so happy. So happy to be playing this. And I was thinking, before each night of Final Fantasy VI, I try to map out in my head what we're going to be doing and, like, how far we might get. And, like, I'm pretty sure I know everything that's going to happen tonight, but I realize, you know, assuming we do continue into next week, my memory gets a little bit fuzzy over the next few nights. So I'm kind of excited to fill in the gaps again. There are some parts of this game that I have completely forgotten. So it'll be fun to experience those again, so. But yes, anyway, Power Hours Thursday and Saturday. Friday is most likely looking to be a weird old wheel, but I'm gonna admit to you right now, I haven't even started planning anything yet. I have been I've been busy with stuff, so I'll throw something together tomorrow or Friday morning, really. Probably a weird old wheel, but there's always a non-zero chance that I'll swap it out for something else that happens to excite me at the moment. A few criticisms in the game. That's a group of heroes that a hint of melanin. It's true. It's true. Final Fantasy III for Super NES did come out at a time where wider representation was not highly valued. Good evening, Manic. It's good to see you. Make it easy on yourselves to play Maze. just keep beating that drum. Get there someday. So yeah, that's the plan for this week, and then next week we're either continuing Final Fantasy VI or not, depending on how y'all's voting goes tonight. So yeah, quick recap, I guess. This green-haired lady is Terra. She has magical abilities and doesn't remember how she got them. She was rescued from servitude to the Empire by this guy, Locke, a treasure hunter, as he likes to call himself. He is currently friends with this lady, Celes, who he helped escape from the Empire as well. She used to be one of their generals, but turned traitor as far as they're concerned. They've been receiving help from this guy, who in our playthrough is known as Kuzco, the King of Figaro, and a master machinist. This is his twin brother, Kronk. He is a martial artist. Kronk here made some new friends, specifically Calvin, a wild child from the Veld, and Bert, who is a retainer to Doma Castle before it was poisoned by Kefka in a very traumatic couple of scenes there. Also, we suplexed a train last night. It was great. Mega make the Empire great again. Wow, that actually works, doesn't it? That sure is a thing. Anyway, we have all returned to where it began, the city of Narsh. They have an Esper on ice. Espers are magical beings. They are full of magic. This guy, Bannon, the leader of the Resistance, wants to strike a deal with the Esper to use his powers to try and bring down the Empire, because the Empire sucks. It's an empire. Of course it sucks. But the Empire is here, and they want to get their hands on the Esper as they intended the first time. So this plucky band of misfits is going to get together and try to stop them. 6 is clearly 3. What's up, Zem? So bummed I wasn't here for Kuzco's naming. Forglow would have been a banger name for the king of... We're gonna show Esper on ice. We named Gal Caliban. No, we named it Calvin. We named the poor boy Calvin. Anyway, all right, I need to check on everybody's equipment. Make sure everybody's in good shape here. So there's a neat little thing where you can talk to somebody and you'll swap them out. Oh god, he's not even at full health. That's bad. Nobody is. Okay. This is a pretty awkward battle for a couple reasons. One of which is they don't actually bother to restore any of your characters when they show up. And also, you really don't see this coming, so you might not have prepared for equipment or anything. We'll be getting a Hobbs, though, hopefully. It would be rather inappropriate if we didn't, wouldn't it? I realized I should offer the name Teeths for Gao. Okay. I did get him that pike. That's good. That's close enough. And then your equipment really doesn't matter that much. So we should be okay. Alright, yeah, Locke was in kind of poor shape over here, so we'll swap that out. Okay. Well, now that I've bothered to do that, let's save again real quick. Hey, you want to see something cool? You might not have noticed this happening. But if you screw up the order like this, and then you go hit the save point, watch the lineup of characters. It resets. I don't know why that is, but I think it's really funny. Yeah, save points do not restore health, HP or MP. That is honestly, actually, a pretty recent innovation in the RPG space. Proper resource management to top off your characters during their journeys was always a pretty major aspect of these classic JRPGs. I'd actually be interested to know what the first RPG that had a full restorative save point was, because neither Square nor Enix was particularly interested in those for a very long time. So, let's get to it. Prepared? Yeah? Save the Esper from Kefka. Need some info? Okay, I'm actually gonna let him break this down for you. You'll fight in 3 groups. Use the Y button to switch between them. Defeat Kefka before his men reach Banon, otherwise you lose. So, this is like the battle the very first night where Locke and the Moogles had to save Terra from the guards. This one's quite a bit dicier though. This one is actually pretty challenging. Mainly because we have to build our own teams, and the most even split we can do is 2 teams of 2 and a team of 3. So that's gonna make it a bit tricky. I'm actively healing. You touch the save spot requires some serious determination. Not save points, it has none. Romancing Saga 2 refills HP after each battle. That was pretty ahead of its time. That was pretty interesting. Okay, so I was thinking about this earlier, and I think I've got a plan for this one. I think. We're gonna do Celes, Bert, and Kronk on one team. Real heavy-hitting team here. We're gonna do Terra and Locke on the second team, and we're gonna do Kuzco and Calvin on the third team. Basically what we're gonna try and do is we're gonna try and bust through their main line with the group of 3 and position the other 2 groups strategically, like very far near the back, to block anybody getting that far in. So hopefully this will work, but you know, we'll see. This one is pretty tricky, so. Wedge formation, sorta, yeah. And we're up against Kefka himself this time. No, it's General Celes, the traitor. How delightful. This'll be fun. Woof, 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 woof. Go, get those vile insects. How do you see her from there? Good question. All right, so we're gonna move this team down here, and then I'm gonna move these teams up to these 2 choke points. So you can hold the line with 2 teams, fortunately. But we need to push down into Kefka as quickly as we can. I'm gonna see if I can get some counters with Bert, because that'll delete these guys real fast. That was good. That was a good crit. Alright, what's going on this guy? That boisterous Kefka is every time he's 2 minutes away from getting shit pushed in. As one of the things that makes him such an enjoyable villain is, like, early on in the game, it's just total buffoonery. You know, that's also part of what makes what happens in Doma Castle so impactful, is because he's a literal clown up to that point, and then you discover firsthand how dangerous that is. All right, we got a bounty man. The dog is called Bounty Man. The quicker picker-upper. Well, I just Hadoukened the Bounty Man out of existence, so. A swing! That did a lot of damage. Ogre Battle 0, we now know Final Fantasy 6. Okay, I want to get down here. Okay. We're gonna... Actually, we can have her... Because I'm not gonna have Celes using her magic very much during this. We'll get her to... Well, good, because she's out of it now. I didn't realize how low her magic had gotten. Alright. Okay. I was hoping I could maybe scoot around this guy, but we gotta take him. I'm trying to remember if he actually uses magic or not. Shoom. Oh, god damn it. Well, we're gonna have to fix that now. Dead General's not gonna do anybody any favors. Alright, cool. Well, he's down. Alright, we should have this. I just need to get her ass back up. Alright, here we go. So this time, Kefka gets an actual boss theme and boss sprite. Also, the first time his makeup is actually visible in-game. Yes, he does. For those wondering, he does have an actual clown motif to him. Which again, very interesting for your villain. And now you can see why I brought Celes. Because he would fuck us up with those spells, otherwise. I'm gonna see if I can suplex him. Nope. I don't think... A lot of bosses you cannot suplex, unfortunately. Yep, the other teams didn't even have to fight. Oh, I flubbed my blitz input. If you do that, you don't get your blitz. Kefka's heavier than a literal train, confirmed. Don't think you won. I'll be back. And then he runs away. He peaced out. I got his piece. Ah, I won't forget this. And he goes boof, and all of his army goes boof. Where's the Esper? Is it okay? God, peace ring. So they put the Esper all the way up on the cliff from the very intro of the game. Which, if you'll recall, the Magitech armor had to spend an entire credits roll to walk to, or from. Weird how little health the bosses in this seem to have. I think they're expecting you to kind of do more stuff and not damage rush quite so hard. I mean, in theory, if I had skipped using Celes' runic, I could have had 3 people just pounding on him and gotten through that. you know, 30 to 40% quicker. That was a close call. Or almost an Esper sandwich. So I got 3 magic armors up here before you're even fighting the Narshites, so yeah, exactly. Exactly, the best status effect I can give a baddie is dead. Can still be alive? Impossible. Right? Terra, what is it? Locke making the classic blunder, standing between Mystic Lady and Mystic Critter, and then he does it again! Terra's like, no! Terra and the Esper, there's some kind of reaction! No, no one said he was smart. What? What am I feeling? Huh? What is going on? Please tell me. Who am I? Who? Terra! An Esper. I can actually feel its mind. Celes also has magical abilities, but they were, like, she was genetically engineered with them. Terra, step away from the Esper. No, too late. They've completed the circuit. Park freaked you the fuck out the first time you played. The noise still gets you. It's one of the freakiest sounds in the entire game. Terra screaming as she takes off. Whee! Shoo! I mean, let's be real. If I could do this, oh my god. I'd be off like a shot. You're awake? Everyone almost died. Thanks for putting it there, yeah. Just put it on the most precarious cliff in the entire city. Where's Terra? Sad face. She changed into a something and took off. She looked like... She looked like an Esper. Blink, 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 blink. What's up, Alceres? Locke, you okay? Kuzco strategically moving into cock block position. And then realizing what he's done. Something happened to Terra. There seems to be some connection between Espers and her. Anyway, we need to find her. Witness Asar screaming across the sky to the west. Let's go. I promised her I'd... What? Locke? Think, people. The Empire still wants that Esper. Bandit needs our help, too. A former Imperial soldier. But we've no choice. We must help her. Bert's a good guy. Let's split up. Those who aren't searching for Terra will stay in Garden Arsh. Figaro Castle can shuttle us to the Western Province. That will make for Kolingen and or Jidor. Kolingen or Jidor. Okay. So they let you assemble a team here. They let you choose who's gonna go. But, if you know what's coming up, there's really only one choice you can make, unfortunately. If you take Locke and Celes, you get a very special cutscene later on. And if you take Kuzco and Kronk, you get a very special cutscene. So unfortunately, Bert and Calvin will do nothing for you. Yeah. So really, at this juncture in the game, this is the only team you want to take. Because you get some very important backstory on all of them by taking them. We have to help her. Nope. Calvin, do his best. Now we're good. Oh. Go find Terra. She holds the future to survival. Heard Terra turned into a light and streaked away towards the west. Make your way to Figaro Castle. Maybe they can help you there. All right, at long last, 7 hours into the game, we're finally free to explore Narshe. And we can see what all the shops and such have to offer. And oh boy, they got a bunch of stuff. They got new gear for pretty much everybody. Let's do a little window shopping first before we commit to anything. Narshe is a neutral city. We want no war here, but that fucking empire won't listen. Magic? Pshaw. What nonsense. So, magic really does exist? It do exist. Figaro Castle could burrow into the desert and take you to Kohlingen. Kohlingen. Curse the day we dug up that Esper. That's what brought the empire here. Narshe also has an absolutely fantastic theme to it. The breath that's part of it just is such a vibe. Saw some Moogles walking with a Sasquatch. Real Cutlass, Mithril Claw, Kotetsu, Mithril Pike, Air Lancet. Okay, so these are interesting. There are specific weapon classes in the game. Like, I think this is like longsword or broadsword. This is claw. This is samurai sword. This is spear. This is dagger. The diamonds are kind of like a catch-all class of other weapons. They're still limited in who can actually use them, but they don't really fit in any other categories. The flail is indeed like a chain flail. The full moon, I think we've seen somebody actually use it. One of the Moogles did. It's a throwing weapon. These are characterized by being equally usable from the back row. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Nobody in this game has like bows or guns as their default weapon. Nobody in this game is by default ranged, with maybe one exception. So if you want to do some added physical defense, but still be fairly capable of doing damage, you can go to this special class of weapons. Personally, I don't like them. If any of your character's abilities key off of specific weapon types, like Celes needs a longsword for her to do her thing, it won't work for that. What do you mean Edgar's default is auto crossbow? Kuzco is an interesting case in this game because early on he's very useful because of his tools ability. Later, the tools fall off. Like in the late game, the tools fall off pretty hard in terms of utility, but he actually becomes a really solid like knight archetype. And he's one of the very few characters in this game that can use spears, and there's some bitchin' spears in this game. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about this too much. I think everybody's loaded out with relics. No, Locke has one. Oh, okay. I put all the sprint shoe people in the same group. Oh God, that means all my good relics. Shit, that's right. The gauntlet and the vigor wrist are still on Bert. Fuck. Tools always fall off. I was so struck by the power of tools, I never registered them falling off, to be honest. Gotta go fast at the Sonic group. You change party? I can. I should. Yeah, let's actually go do that. Let's go do that before I forget. Cause yeah, sticking that setup on. Honestly, sticking on Celes is probably the right call. Cause she hits pretty hard already, and she's not gonna be doing a whole lot of runic-ing. Forgot this game has a pedometer. Yeah, we've taken 12,000 steps in this game so far. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have let y'all do a betting pool on how many steps we'll complete the game with. All right, let me swap Bert and Calvin in real quick and strip their gear. I guess I didn't actually need to do that, but whatever. Yeah, the Atlas armlet. There's a pedometer. Yeah, between the time and the GP, there's an indicator that says steps. That's how many tiles we've moved across. Find Terra! It's like a Where's Waldo book. Find Terra now! Why? Because it's fun. Just a fun little thingy thing to do. Alright, we'll give her the gauntlet and the Atlas armlet. Okay. Yeah, it makes her pretty damn strong at this point. And then we'll re-optimize everybody. Kind of make a betting pool on how much you'll do something before you finish, when whether or not you finish is up to us. True. Who has the most health in this group? Alright, I'm actually gonna use True Knight, I think. God damn it. I was gonna equip instead. We'll try it out. Throw the Hyperist on him. I should have put the earrings on Celes, but whatever. So how's Terra? Not great. Turned into a glowing, screaming beast and flew off into the west. She's been better. I'll put some junk on you, and... How much would that... What about the Atlas armlet on Locke? It would help for him to do more damage, because, I mean, he doesn't really do anything other than steal. Let's see here. Okay, so I don't need to buy any new relics. And I think I'm mostly good on armor. So let's see. What I can do is buy a couple mithril shields. And optimize these. Not you. Not you, lady. Too bad about the black belt. Seems like a good combo with True Knight. Yeah, I really screwed that up. I absolutely should have snatched that black belt back before Sonic left the party, but hindsight's 2020. I'm gonna slowly creep up my potion reserves. House of the Far Right contains treasures I've collected. Take them before the Empire does. Only one of them is locked. Now, what do you suppose is inside? Curious. Who amongst us is not That's for damn sure. 2025 is a very kind of year. That's right, he saw some Moogles walking with a Sasquatch. Did I go in here? I don't think I did. It's the Elder's house. I'm troubled, I want to avoid fighting, but... Oh good, he had an elixir. Captain, it's February. God, I know. I know, what a year, huh? Captain, it's February. Alright, anyway, let's see about that treasure house, shall we? I might have accidentally just bought a bunch of shit that I didn't need to because it's in the treasure house. But let's see. $5,000 GP, that's great. Only the chest in the back is locked. Can it be opened? Earrings, thief knife, wall ring, sneak ring, hyper wrist, and locked. So we got some new stuff. The thief knife is a nice big upgrade for lock. Relics wise, sneak ring raises the success of steel, so we'll do that. Time to rethink all that equipment. God, I know. We'll take the hyper wrist off of him and do... Oh, no, we don't want wall ring. Don't need fight damage. Wall ring automatically casts reflect, which is situationally very useful in this game, but not at present. All right, fuck it. I'm just gonna go all in on damage with her. So you had the same idea, hose and protect. Yeah, put the protect ring on the True Knight guy. Yeah. Ah, well, nevertheless. Okay. Trying to remember if there's a good reason to poke around in the mines right now. I don't actually remember. So we're gonna poke around in the mines for a while. Run into some old friends that we can pretty much just auto battle through. Even though this game doesn't have auto battle. It'll help to kind of get the lay of this place too, because I don't 100% remember how to get to the places I want to go. Okay, that was correct. That took me back up to the cliff face. Would love to live in Narshe the most. It's such a beautiful place. It is. Nice and snowy, warmed by geothermal energy. I love the houses on stilts. I mean, it's super impractical. But, you know, in a fantasy setting, you know, elevated houses, overhanging houses, super cool. Super, super cool. Too cold for you? I miss the cold weather sometimes. That was one of the things I really enjoyed about going snowboarding over Christmas, was being in a place with actual cold weather. I think that's another thing about the thief knife, is you auto steal when you attack, which is nice, so you don't have to waste a turn or two actually doing the thievery command. I think we're good to go. I don't think there's anything else I need to do here. So let's go ahead and get rolling. Love when games give you something like a thief knife. Yeah, very much so. Just doesn't always do it though. But it does it enough. King Kuzco, welcome back. Okay. Overall theme is Chef's Kiss. It absolutely is. So, you can only trigger this sequence if you bring Kuzco and Kronk together. This is like old times. I have to wander around for a while. We sighted Kefka in the area. That girl, wrapped in a fireball, headed off to the west. Though Kuzco showers attention on women's, most are too smart to pay any attention to him. Ah! King Kuzco! Who'd have thought a person could fly over a mountain range? You must be tired. How about a rest? Huh? Huh? You wanna do a rest? Guess you'd run right back to Narshe after this to swap them out, but they're both so strong at the stage of the game, why would you? Yeah. Wanna get past the mountains, this castle can't fly, but can submerge. Find the person in charge of the engine room. How about a rest? Hint, 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 wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Go to sleep, dumbass. Welcome back, King Kuzco. Make yourselves at home here. the shop's changed. Can't take money from the king. Look, don't you have a family? Just shut up and take it. See? Good guy. Good guy. Heart of gold. Don't get a discount, though. Hink, hink. Wind, wind. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We have new tools available. Flash blinds multiple enemies, and the drill penetrates an enemy's defenses. The drill. Should have named Kuzco something driller. Submerged castle could even travel under a mountain range. Means we're getting close to another fun one. Should be tonight. Empire is no longer our ally. Since they, you know, set the castle on fire. Did not remember getting the drill this early. Well, if you didn't bring Kuzco with you on this leg of the journey, you probably wouldn't have even noticed. So everybody's like, go take a rest, go take a rest, go take a rest. Fine, we'll go take a rest. You are now under arrest. Castle hasn't changed much. It's all different. Mom and dad are gone. Everyone's gone since that day. Tonight took a turn for the worse. There's a chance he might. No, you're wrong. This can't be. The king, he's... Kronk! Kronk! Poor emotional Kronk. My father. I don't believe this. Brother. Manly tears. Manly cheers, chat. So, they went and told you. Kuzco, here you are. Your father. He just uttered his last wish that Figara be divided between you. This is nonsense. Everyone's saying that the Empire poisoned Dad. And the only thing on your minds is who's gonna be the next king? You're all pathetic. No one cared when Mom passed away either. That's not... You were as bad as any of them. Empire murders. They won't get away with this. Matron, please leave us. I'm out of here. I'm forsaking this war-sick realm for my dignity and freedom. You said you were sick of it too, right? Freedom. What'll happen to this realm if we both leave? And what would Dad say? Kronk, let's settle this with a toss of a coin. If it's heads, you win. We'll choose whichever path we want, without any regrets. Okay? This is for Dad. And then, you opted for your freedom. Because apparently Kronk was just sitting there narrating his entire backstory to himself. It's been 10 years. Little shrimp's grown into a whopping lobster. And you're a king crab. Krunk. I often wonder if he'd be proud of me. Don't you ever doubt that. 10 years. Where's the time gone? Here's to a couple of confused grown-ups. I think this is why I like these two characters so much. I love that instead of doing the traditional, like, feuding siblings, they give you a pair of characters that are past that. Like, all of their feuding and their disagreements already happened. And you get them as they are now, 10 years later. Older, wiser, ready to mend fences. It honestly makes them a lot more identifiable, I think. Here's to Dad, to Mom, and to Figaro. You know, as grown-ups, even after we sort out our own bullshit, we'd still be pretty confused. You know? There's more than enough uncertainty in the world and in our lives without having, you know, trouble with our siblings or other family members to muck it all up. So I like that about them. Yeah, exactly. Parents never tell you about that part. Anyway, let's get going. Lots of requests this month. If it's your wish, I'll take you beyond the mountains. On to Kohlingen. An on-demand submersible castle. So cool. I do wonder, the guy says lots of requests this month. Is it specifically requests to head between these two deserts, or does Figaro Castle actually go other places? I always kind of wondered about that. Next stop, Kohlingen, watch your step. All right, Kohlingen's right there. Such a Ghibli kind of castle. Ghibli kind of castle, it really is. Also, don't be fooled by this desert. I believe the enemy spawns for this desert are the same as the ones around Figaro Castle's origin, but everything else in this area is, I think, new monsters. I think. Do. Everyone was scared when the glowing creature stopped here. It left to the south towards Jidor. Okay. There's one reason you might want to go back and leave one of your party members behind. That's because if you're rolling with a party of 3, you can pick Sonic back up here. We meet again. Leave me alone. Stay away from that guy. He's an assassin. Spelled assassin wrong. Pretty bad sorts come in here. That guy's an assassin. Once again, spelled wrong. He's assassin. My brother's a bit touched, lives alone to the north, and dreams of building a coliseum. Oh, came to my house, a monster of light. Looked somehow human. So Terra torched this guy's house on her way south. Is that you, Locke? Have you stopped to see Rachel? Welcome to the general store where we sell swords and shuriken. Terra's not the best house guest. To be fair. All right, same equipment that they had back in Narshe. can get Revivifies here. Yep, Tara totally fucked over that person's house. A girl named Rachel used to live in that house. Now it's deserted. And this is why you bring Locke and Sellers. Wasn't able to save her when she needed me. His backstory is so tragic, he gets a special theme for it. Locke, what do we have to find today? Soon, you're not gonna believe what awaits us up here. Come on, it's worth a fortune. Locke, look out! Yeah! Rachel! It can't be that deep. He jumped down himself. Rachel, are you awake? I can't remember anything. Get out of here. It's your fault she lost her memory. Wait a minute. She said yes. We were gonna go. I don't know who you are, but ever since you came here, my parents have been upset. You'd best leave Rachel alone. She's gonna have to make a new start of it. Locke, your being here doesn't help. A year passed. When I returned here, I learned that Rachel had perished in an Imperial attack. Her memory returned just before she passed away. The last thing she uttered was my name. Should never have left her side. I failed her. So just to recap here. Locke had a girlfriend. They were gonna get married. She got injured trying to save him, lost her memory. He got kicked out. And then a year later, her memory returned right before she died. Is an amnesiac love interest just a thing in Final Fantasy games I failed to notice before now? It is kind of a thing, isn't it? It is kind of a thing. Do 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 do. My dream is to see an opera at the Opera House south of Jidor. I'd wear a sequin dress and bring a handsome escort. Best stay away from the house on the eastern edge of town. The old coot there spends his days mixing curious herbs. I heard he keeps ghosts under his house. Shining creature so frightening to us all, but I found it beautiful. Is it really a ghost? It stopped right in front of me. I could see it had gentle eyes. Maybe the memory returned as she was dying of final lucidity. Ghost! Zoinks! Is that you, Locke? It's been a while. Oh, that, worry not, your treasure's quite safe. I used some herbs to put her into suspended animation. She won't age a day. That's what you wanted, right? Had to use my herbs, I did. So, we're not actually done with Rachel's story yet either. Because Locke literally couldn't let her go. Yeah, Arcane, I think it's the former. I think probably the trauma of the attack jogged her memory. I mean, so option A, option B, still like extremely tragic. You mean those herbs have actually saved her? Of course, the love of your life will sleep here like this forever. What if there was some way to call her back? If you could call her back, she'd come back. She'll find something that'll bring her around. Tara accidentally inspired into young monster fucker. I failed her. I was trying out for a role of voicing the Joker or some of these laughs. Alright, chat, so now you're up to the minute. You've got everybody's tragic backstories. There we go. There is a treasure chest back here. Oh, it's just another green beret. God damn it, they keep giving me green berets. Like, there's so many interesting items in this game, but we're still not quite to the point where it starts dropping them. Alright, anyway. It mentions some crazy old coot talking about a coliseum up north. Let's go see what he's all about. Scary wolf doggos. Try and drill this guy out. Ah, I wanna show you Kuzco's new tools. They're pretty sweet. Dude. Party wears many hats. Unfortunately, they're all identical. All right, here we go. Red fangs and vultures. All right, let's do a flash. Ding. Flash does a lot of damage for an AoE. It's supposed to blind as well, but I mean, it never does anything because of the way evasion works. Got some dried meat from some of those boys. Tiny house. When I flash people, I cause a lot of damage as well. What's up, Endeef? Good to see you tonight, buddy. I hope you've learned to identify the crazy old coot music in this game. There's a high volume of crazy old coots in this game. Got a hero ring. We can't let the world become too peaceful. People are at their best when they're at war. My Coliseum will be a monument to war if I can ever get the help I need to finish it, that is. Cool guy. Real cool guy. My status effect. Let's see here. Hero ring raises fight and magic damage. Well then. We can slap that on Celas here. And then I think that means, you know what? Let's swap the sprint shoes off of Locke, because he's always attacking. We'll put the Atlas armlet on him. And then Kuzco's just got some random bullshit on him. I'll give him the sprint shoes. My dude, there is a war going on right now. I get crazy old Coop music. I put in the work, damn it. Sometimes life just isn't fair. All right, let's drill somebody. Drill, baby, drill. Nyeh. Got a phone, so I need to blast that shit everywhere you go. There we go. These guys are apparently full of dried meat. They should hydrate better. Jesus. Fighting doggos everywhere. Rabies? Fucking dog gave Kuzco rabies. I think Scylla's has... Yeah, she has Antidote. We have technology to have our own theme music and we're not doing it. God, I know. It's tragic. Alright, we are gonna make a quick pit stop in town just to stay the night at the inn. And then we'll start heading down south. By God, is that gold-plated games music out here? Wow, wow, wow. 200 GP per night? Theft! Fraud! Highway robbery! Good evening, Deep Thought. And you mean you can't hijack some random town folks' bed again? Not this time. What style of music would your theme be? I guess it'd have to be Cotton Eye Joe, wouldn't it? I mean, people do that in real life, they get nasty looks and or beaten up. Alright. Time for a hike. Would it? Either that or that song from... Yeah! That one! Can you imagine somebody coming down the street towards you with that blasting away? Holy shit, that would be so funny. Antidote again. No one's theme should be Cotton Eye Joe, but it still would be. Iron Fist and Mind Candy. Can you tell which one's which, chat? There will be a test. Also really super curious what the original Japanese name of that enemy was that ended up getting translated into Mind Candy. Mithril Knife is a pretty good get. So you can see You can see on the mini map there is something to the east of here, but it's blocked by the mountains. So we've got to go around to the west and follow the coast. My theme would be something soft and gentle with wind instruments. Rock Wasp says some wiki. How in the hell did they end up on Mind Candy then? Except Farmer from Yummy Hustle, his theme is the Cotton Eye Joe, One Winged Angel mashup. Look it up online. I looked up Poplium last night, and it's Poplium but katakana. I'll check that later. Be confused or dead. You could also just be dead. Got a headband from that guy. Lock gained a level. Hooray! Also, your new girlfriend's dead. That's okay, we'll fix her up. Welcome to Jidor. This is Jidor, the westernmost town on the world map. Armor store is right out in front. Man, when I was a kid, these purely ornamental treasure boxes drove me insane. Alright, we got mithril vests, white dresses, ninja gear. Alright, we'll get one white dress. And 3 vests. You can't equip a dead person. Alright, we'll wait until we hit the weapon shop too. Poor people have all left here for the mountains to the north. There, they've built a town. Forged Kaiser Kodachi. Alright, we'll get a Kaiser Knuckle for you. Imagine going through a game, the game constantly calls you out on your dead girlfriend. You're pretty fucked up, man. Pretty fucked up. Bunch of liars up in Zozo, never can trust them. 250 GP! Worse than the last one. Christ on a cracker. All right, equipment optimization, go. Much better. Perfect. I want to be an opera singer when I grow up. Opera house? It's far to the south. Far to the south. Way the hell down south. Mithril, earring, shoes. Okay. Stuff we've all seen or have. This region is very class conscious. In the south part of town live the middle classes. The rich folk live up to the north. Girl wrapped in fire sped off to the north into the mountains. Maria, the opera singer, is gorgeous. The auction house. Today's auction is over. First time been here. This ain't the kind of place a poor person usually comes. Hey, you're not from around here. You look, dorky. There's nothing I can't buy. You like art? No? Philistines? I need something that will bring back wayward spirits. I heard only in the imperial capital of Vector does such a thing exist. You get some priceless things at this auction. Whether you can appreciate them or not, who knows? those? Oh, how could I refuse those cute little eyes? Papa, let's buy lots of stuff today, too. Rich fucks. And then there is a big-ass house up here. To the north is the town of Zozo. Watch out for the people there. This is Ozer's house. A spitting image of Maria, huh? Haven't heard of her? She's a famous opera singer. Free tincture. It's a portrait gallery, chat. Looks like a treasure chest. Picture of an old urn. Looks awfully familiar. A lamp, maybe? A still life of flowers. They almost look alive. This looks ancient. Ah, some armor. Picture of a lovely lady. An interesting place, that one. Once in a while, one of the idiots from Zozo will wander down here looking for an easy mark. Watch your wallet. Okay, chat. I am actually going to hire a chocobo for this next part. 250 GP? Jesus Christ. Want to know how to ride a chocobo? Press the A button or up on the control pad to go forward. Steer with the control pad. Press the B button to dismount. Careful. Once you get off, the bird will return to its pen. Chocobo took 50 hours to breed. Okay, so to give you a little bit of the lay of the land, way down here on this peninsula is the Opera House. I don't know how all these hoity-toity fucks from Jidoor get down there when there's monsters roaming the land, but that's where it's at. That's not where we're going. We're gonna follow this field up this way, up the eastern side of the continent. And we're gonna head over here. They take peasants to feed to the monsters. Would make sense, wouldn't it? Good evening, Dave. Good evening, Eva. Good evening, Dave. Good evening, everybody. All right. Welcome to Zozo. Looks like a shithole? That's because it is! This town is horrible! Now, I want to go ahead and get this out of the way up front. The whole dynamic with Jidoor and Zozo is that the rich and well-off people kind of edged all the lower classes out of their society, so they left and built their own city. And it's a shithole. It's not a very progressive or class-conscious examination that Final Fantasy VI does, but you just kind of have to take it on faith that the poor people that built Zozo also were total assholes. So. All right, we may die. The Hades Gygus has an attack that will instantly kill us if we don't kill him very quickly. It's like Florida in 4 years. He's still not dead. And that motherfucker's healing him. Zozo may be a shitty town, but it's a great dungeon. True enough. True enough. Assume the people of Zozo are denied a lot of necessary resources to make the place more than a shitty slum. All right, I think we're gonna gain some levels pretty fast here. True story. The first time I played this game, when I got to Zozo, I took one step, I got into a battle with a Hades Gygus. He used his Magnitude 8 ability and one-shot the entire party instantly. Barrier Ring probably casts safe. Oh no, Barrier Ring is shell. It's magic protection. Oh no, the safe ring casts safe. The Barrier Ring casts shell. Obviously. Anyway. Yeah, when HP is low. Well, there's a dead person. So you know we're in the right place. Clock, second hand's pointing at 30. So there's a little side secret thing in Zozo. A little puzzle based around a clock. And it's all contingent on you remembering what that one hoity-toity fuck back in Jidor said, that you can't trust anyone in Zozo. It's one of those process of elimination puzzles where everyone in Zozo is going to tell you an aspect of the time and they're all wrong. So you have to narrow it down from that. Yes. Yes, the rich guy is correct about them all being liars. Just Zozo lying slang, you have to live here to get it. Ooh, goggles. Unfortunately, they do nothing. Cella's gained a level. Cella's learned Imp. Impop PP Imp. We got some gabbledy-yaks. I'm gonna do a little AoE here. There we go. I stole his eye drops. He has to die with shitty red eyes. Tincture. Rusted shut. Remember that one clip of Sabin suplexing himself? Oh shit. I don't mean to tell you I forgot they could do that. I remember why. My stupid ass has been puzzling over why Celes is always at low MP, and I finally remembered why. Somehow it reminds me of this guy who was watching Freerun and enjoying it and suddenly went, I found the fascism once the show introduced demons who were all bad guys. Coming to beat up and steal from the poorest people of Zozo are criminals. Because you keep using magic? No. It's because I equipped her with the Rune Edge. The Rune Edge consumes your MP to increase your attack power with every attack. I did comment on the Rune Edge when you first picked it up. But see, that was yesterday. That was past Oddish. Present Oddish is a very different person. A much dumber person, if we can be honest here. God damn it. Person with no MP even. All right, that's the cafe. Play dangerous and don't you dare think about jumping between buildings. Okay, so this is the clock. I think I actually remembered the solution, so I'm just gonna jump ahead and do it. But you need to know the hour, the minute, and the seconds. And I'm a very bright boy. I heard it was hardcore parkour. I was supposed to say parkour every time we jump between buildings. Okay, will do. That I can do. I got another barrier ring. Oh my god. Don't set me on fire. Do not set me on fire. Wow, I got another thief knife out of her. We got the chainsaw. Oh, the chainsaw. Oh, the chainsaw. The chainsaw is the sixth. The sixth of Kuzco's tools. Randomly dispatches an enemy. So it does a shitload of damage and has a chance to instantly kill. But... and this is a big old but, there is a catch. I don't think I'm gonna get the chance to use it, but... oh my god, I got Dragoon boots. Holy shit. Look at that enemy's a slam dancer. Dragoon boots are a relic. Changes fight into jump. Since there is no dedicated Dragoon character in this game, they relegated it to a relic. Got me a tonic. A Dragooner. The characters are... Oh, fuck me. Okay, we got preemptive on this guy, so... Let me chainsaw him. Okay, that's the one you want. Where he spins around like a top. That's the one that does a whole bunch of damage. Now, when it says that it... Oh, god damn it. These things make me so nervous. Jump can extra damage spears, and only a couple characters natively use spears, therefore, yeah. Now it says it randomly dispatches enemies. That means it's a different attack. Occasionally, Kuzco will attack with a completely different chainsaw that will either instantly kill enemies or it won't. And that one sucks. Because the further you get into the game, the more resistance enemies will have to being instantly killed. And it means your chainsaw will just do no damage. It's one of the contributing factors to his tools falling off later in the game. Is the chainsaw is the single most damaging one, but becomes less and less usable as you go on because he'll try instant killing with it more often and it'll fail more often. Instead of just doing damage. Okay, so we need to do something real quick. Hopefully. Okay. I can't tell you. I really can't tell you how scared I am that I'm gonna run into a Hades Gygus that's just gonna like splatter us. Again, that spell that kills me only is visible by a certain number. Yes. It's actually blue magic. You have to learn it from an enemy. Yay! Okay, cool. So I did manage to make it outside, and we will use a tent. We will rest. So Locke's tent is orange with a little red moon on top. What's the number and how do I learn it? It's level 5 Doom, if I remember correctly. I forget who uses it. It's pretty late game. But, yeah, it only works on enemies with a level divisible by 5. Which, as it turns out, is not many enemies. This game is intense. We're gaining levels pretty hard. You know what? I'm gonna pull the rune edge off of her. I mean, the Regal Cutlass is so close in damage, and that way I'll actually be able to use her magic points for things. Girl, haven't seen any girls here. I might want to check the top of this building. Kronk got a new blitz. It's happening, chat. The skills, they are progressing. And it's a half circle forward. It's a fire attack. How long do we have to do this? Time? It's 4 o'clock. Terry, what's my new chainsaw hockey mask? Get in line. All right, let's see if I can do this without all this getting blown up. Ow. All right, I did that wrong. Hey, should we wait in line yet? Should we wait in line yet? Blitz switch sides if Kronk is on the other side of the monster. No. No, it doesn't. I forgot it's half circle, essentially with this alignment forward to back. There it is. So Kronk finally has an AoE blitz. Fire Dance does actually hit everybody. I forget his line for the DMV. Yes. Does it not immediately resemble every DMV line you've ever been in? So when you're climbing the towers in Zozo, you can actually jump between buildings, which is pretty exciting and fun. Which is why that one guy specifically told you not to do it. We are in fact in Zozo. And Kronk developed a new blitz. This is where you left off the first time? Oh my. Oh, we have such sights to show you. Second hand of my watch is pointing at 4. Don't set us on fire. God damn it. Stupid ass Slam Dancer. Apparently when they're all by their lonesome, they really like to do that shit. Second time we got quite a bit farther. Good evening, Drigno. We've been back attacking. Back attacking. Back attacking. See another round of demos and promotion trying for you. Nice. Let us know if you find anything cool. The backy attacky. The wacky backy attacky. I think I have enough barrier rings now to outfit an entire party. Best tactic against Slam Dancers, evidently just mash the confirm button as fast as you can. It makes sense. Starting to see Next Fest demos pop up. Already have a candidate for the wheel. Exciting! I'm glad to hear it. By the way, if you were wondering what those red things flying across the screen are, they're fiery images of Kronk. Multi-form technique. The seconds, they're divisible by 20. Okay, I did miss a room down there, but it's not that big of a deal, honestly. Parkour! Sorry, parkour! We parkour now. Hardcore parkour. I was blatantly a Fast and Light ripoff with not Warhammer 40k trappings. No one was some by the numbers RTS that claims the AI can do the building resource harvesting for you and play with your army. And that wasn't so much the case, was it? You know, I think I've gotten better at these blitz inputs over the years. When I was a kid, I remember having trouble with like the half circle rolls. But I think I've only missed one fire dance so far. And that's because I did it from the wrong direction. Okay. I think he may only do magnitude 8 as like a desperation move. Like if you let him get a turn while he's at very low health, maybe. Monster box. Oh, Fire Knuckle, nice. No, we're not rune edging this. You know that. We talked about this. For such a low budget looking thing, it's impressive it gets as far as it does. Real problem is if you don't have units in a control group, they'll keep giving orders to all your units, saying your soldiers patrol your base in the middle of a battle, losing the fight. I see, I see. Just ignore dead people. Let's see, how we doing? I don't remember this guy being particularly tough, but I'm gonna top off anyway, just to be sure. Good day, gentle folks. Can I be of service? I hate fighting, so I'd better let you pass. It's opposite day. It's Dadaluma. I will chainsaw you, sir. Oh, that was his instant kill. That was his instant kill chainsaw. So, I think we probably should not use the chainsaw on Dadaluma. We should probably stick to the drill. It'll do less damage, but it'll actually do damage. You know the drill. He ain't got... Locke, he ain't got nothing. Oh, God. Oh. We beat him already. We damage rushed him too fast. We got a headband, which we already had. We got running shoes. Ooh, running shoes are really good. Running shoes are actually super good. I'll equip this later. I know it's the pelvic thrust that really drives him insane. Hey, look who it is! Ooh, goo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Tara? Tara? She's scared, you know. Suddenly, old guy. Who are you? This girl is your friend? Is Tara all right? You call her Tara. Tara? How odd. I always thought it sounded like she was farting her way around the room. She is undamaged, but I fear she can't understand you. As for me, I am Rema, the Esper Rema. Esper? But don't Espers live in another world? All the lines from your party in this section are generic because they didn't, you know, they didn't know who you were actually going to bring along for this. So they could be attributed to anybody. Ramadee's nice. That doesn't mean we don't live here too. Espers take a variety of forms. Sometimes we live here taking the shape of humans. You have nothing to fear from us. Why do you hide the fact that you're Espers? Humans and Espers can't survive together. But my grandma told me that Espers and people once lived side by side. Was that just a fairy tale? No, that was no fairy tale. That was true. We started out as friends. Then along came the War of the Magi. War of the Magi. It took place long ago. Espers fought humans who were infused with magical power extracted from Espers. Fearing our magical powers would once again become a target, we fashioned a new realm and moved there. Just built themselves a whole pocket dimension. About 20 years ago, humans stumbled upon it. Humans who knew about Espers and the secret to Magitech power. Thus began a hunt for Espers. Only in this way could Emperor Geshtal create his invincible army. In response to this, we erected a doorway and threw the humans out. Erected. Even as we speak, many of my kind are trapped in the Empire's Magitech research facility, being drained of their powers. I fled here to avoid a similar fate. So, Magitech power comes from draining Espers dry. That's what the Empire has been doing. Rounding up Espers, like the one in Narsh, and sucking all their magic fluids out. Just drags her across the floor on her face. That's right, relax. I sensed that Tara was in trouble. My magic summoned her here. Maybe we could buy them dinner first, rude. Tara's an Esper? No. She's actually quite different. Tara looks like she's in pain. Her very existence strikes fear into her own heart. That's a hell of a line, chat. How can we help her? When she accepts this aspect of herself, I think she'll be all right. We have to do something. Then free those of my kind imprisoned in Geshtal's Magitech research facility. One of them can surely help her. If we find the Magitech research facility, you're sure we'll find your people? Magitech research facility. Your people are... Like a coward, I escaped, leaving the others there. It'll be the end of them. What do you mean? Geshtal's methods are incorrect. You can't drain a live Esper of all its power. It is only when we reduce to Magicite that our abilities can be transferred in total. Pardon? When we transform into Magicite, our power can be relocated. That's what's left of us when we pass away. These are my comrades who fell while escaping the Empire, and I will give you my power as well. Dude just exploded. Old man, are you really gone? You can actually hear the Phantom Train. Neat little touch there. Magicite? He traded his power so that others might live. Why are you doing this? We few can help save many. The war of the Magi must not be repeated. Receive the Magicite Rama. Receive the Magicite Stray, Siren, and Kieran. Tara, wait for us. We'll be back. What's up, fellas? Everyone here? I was thinking. Let's talk on the way. We'll talk about Magicite in a minute here. The Empire's trying to drain magic from Espers. This can't be true. Celas? I don't remember because I was asleep when they augmented me. But I've heard rumors to that effect. Like how Calvin just hurls himself out a damn window. Then we're going in. We best split into two groups. We still need to beef up our defenses in Narshe. Indeed. I'll go to the Empire. I know it well. But alone? Don't worry. I'll go with her. Locke. You need a hand? Okay. So. We get to assemble a team again. But this time, Locke and Celas are locked in. So. I think what I'm going to do... I'm gonna put Kuzco and Kronk back in the party. I think I want to take Bert, but I wanna pull the gear off of. Do I though? You know, he's probably fine. I think we can do Bert and Kronk. If I remember correctly, there are no special scenes dependent on who your other two party members are for this next part. Please wait for us in Narsh. We'll find our way back safely. If you wish to change group members, head for Narsh. It's a long-ass way to go to change party members. So how are we gonna get there? The Empire's on the continent of the south. No boats go there. The people of Jidoor, a town to the south, can probably help us. Locke? Yes? Why are you coming with me? Well, there's bound to be treasures there. Besides, I've always wanted an inside look at the Empire. Zozo? Never heard of it. All right, real quick. Let's optimize you. Let's relic you up with, let's see here. Yeah, running shoes casts innate haste, which is super good. In fact, yeah, fuck it. Let's put it on you. And Atlas armlet. We'll just make you really strong and annoying. I'll take the Atlas armlet off of Actually, I just realized True Knight hasn't been doing anything, so I'll put sprint shoes back on Kronk. Okay. Espers. Let's talk about Espers for a second here. Okay. So, Espers have 3 important components to them. Each person in your party can have 1 Esper equipped at a time. Here, so it shows like Ramuh lightning elemental attack, Siren silences enemies, Stray confuses enemies, Kirin gradually recovers HP. This is like a super attack. You can actually use the Magicite itself in battle to summon the Esper for a big attack. Now, while it's equipped, it has 2 different effects on the person it's equipped to. For one, they'll learn whatever spells are attributed to it. So if I equip Ramuh on Locke, he'll learn Bolt, Bolt 2, and Poison. And he'll learn it at different rates. From now on, every time we finish a battle, we'll get, I forget what the points are called. But for each of those points we get, we'll get 2 points towards Bolt 2's progress, and we'll get 10 points towards Bolt 1's progress. They might be ability points, yeah. And it's all out of 100%. So basically, with Bolt being at a ×10 learn rate, we need 10 ability points to get that one learned. And then once it's learned, it's locked in. We can unequip the Magicite, and Locke will get to keep that magic forever. Now, the third thing that Magicite does is that line at the bottom, at level up stamina +1. All Espers, I think, have a level up bonus while they're equipped. So if you level up while they're equipped, you also get bonuses to their stats. Now, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I have never paid any attention to this. My only concern when I played this game before was getting the people I wanted to have the spells that I wanted. You can min-max your party pretty hard by using these stat bonuses, but you don't have to. And the bonus is permanent, yes. Much easier to understand version of the Final Fantasy job system, yeah. Coming at this from the perspective of playing the 3D games first is wild they wait this long to introduce this mechanic. I know, it comes late. At the same time, though, there is still a lot of game left, so there's plenty of time to explore this system to its fullest. There's nothing in the Dragon Quest games would wait until well into the game to unlock the job system. All right, so Ramuh has Bolt, Bolt 2, and Poison, and Stamina bonus. Siren, oh, there's 3 kinds of magic in this game. White magic, black magic, and like utility magic, which is gray. So Siren has Sleep Meets Slow, and Basic has Fire, and level up gives you an HP bonus. Kirin is healing. Cure, Cure 2, Regen, Antidote, and Scan. Kirin actually does not have a stat bonus. So it isn't all Espers, actually. And Stray is utility stuff. Muddle, Imp, and Float, and it level up Magic Power +1. So then, let's take a look at our character's stats real quick. Locke has 28 Magic Power. Celes has 41. Bert has 25. Kronk has 28. So aside from Celes, their Magic Power is all pretty baseline. So, let's start by giving Celes Rema. We'll give, let's see here. We'll give Kirin to Locke. We'll give, which one was which? We'll give Siren to Kronk. And we'll give Stray to Bert. Also, you might be wondering why there's a ghost here. He's like, seems you have a piece of magicite. Want to learn more about Espers? And then he explains to you everything that I just explained to you. So don't worry about it, chat. I did a much better job than he did. Also, now everybody has magic points. They were a hidden stat until you unlock the magicite system, and then it's like, surprise! Everybody can do things now. Okay, real quick, let me reset the connection because I noticed the audio getting desynced again. There we go. Huh, that actually made it worse. That still made it worse. What the hell's going on here? Okay, that's what I needed. Cool, we're good now. Siren misses part where Esper's a one-person thing and you can stack a bunch on someone to power level 1. You can only have one Esper equipped at a time. So yeah, there's no power leveling of Espers. So let's show off some of this stuff. All right, Iron Fists and Mind Candies. All right, Bert has Stray. All right. Well, I'm gonna show you what each Esper does anyway, while I can. All right, Stray is Cat Rain. There goes a kitty, chat. There goes a very happy kitty. Looks suspiciously like the cat from riding on Cait Sith in Final Fantasy VII. All right, so that confused everybody. All right, Kirin is Lifeguard. That adds regen to everyone. Be real sweaty. You can equip one Esper for the spells tracker XP and swap to another one just for leveling for a different stat. Yeah, we don't need to do that. All right, Sirens is Hope Song. I'm not 100%. I think I might have silenced them, maybe. But you don't get a visual indication of status effects on enemies, so yeah. And then Rema's is Bolt Fist. Meow. It is quite powerful. Yeah, he just killed his friend. What an idiot. Doesn't look like a fist to me. As if you've seen every fist there can be. Alright, magic points. They're called magic points. Which is dumb because you also have MP. Which are, I guess, also magic points or mana points. I don't even know. Guess you misremembered. They may have called them something different in the remakes. It would have made a lot of sense to do that. Because having MP and magic points be separate things is really dumb. Like, really very unfortunately dumb. Ain't no easy way to make the Imperial lands. Only way to reach the Empire is by air. Of course, you realize you need an airship. Glad it's not necessary because the possibilities are tickling the part of my brain that made leveling a Morrowind a math problem instead of a reward. Yes, it's really you can really just look at it as a bonus in this. All you need to focus on with the Esper system is learning the spells you want to learn. You don't have to worry about anything else. Oh hey, Maria. Are you talking to me? Sorry, my mistake. Wow, you passed for Maria in a heartbeat. Whew, boy, now I really am in trouble. Celes looks just like Maria? And I think maybe... Picture of a lovely lady. Oh, I thought they'd comment on it. I think that portrait's of Maria. I think. Yep, you're the spitting image of Maria. That person dropped it off. He's the director of the operas here. Everyone just calls him Impresario. He's been a tizzy ever since that letter arrived. My dear Maria, I want you for my wife. I'm coming for you. The Wandering Gambler. Who's this wandering... What's his name? You born on a farm, son? A blackjack-playing, world-traveling, casino-dwelling free spirit. Every Final Fantasy needs its coolest-ass character, and now we've got ours. Alright, chat, you know the drill. Let's name him. 10,000 coins gets you a name submission. 100 coins lets you vote for a name that's been submitted. Oh my god, what could possibly go wrong? Looks like there's AP in other Final Fantasies. I do remember that Johnny Fat Sacks. Like, I'm pretty sure Final Fantasy IX system was AP. Learning. I always disliked that. The Final Fantasy IX system of learning abilities off of equipment. I'm glad that Magicite is its own separate system. You equip the Magicite until you learn the spells you want, and then you switch it out for something else. If it was on equipment, you'd run into the problem of keeping old equipment on way too long to try and finish learning stuff. It's a champion of struggle where people hit each other with sticks was primarily played by children. If only you had 7, I'd go for Seltzer. Never found it that bad in 9. It was just irritating for me. It was really irritating to find a useful skill on something and then find an upgrade soon after and feel like you can't move on to the upgrade because you wanted to finish learning the skill. I forgot we got to name him this early on. I wasn't sure if we were actually gonna get to name another character tonight. Still think he's a pissman. I don't remember if there's an explanation for why his face is all scarred up. I don't think there is. Not mad at any of those. Gambling. Gambling was like Russian glass. He's an accomplished Russian glass player. It's because he's cool. I mean, he is cool though. In a game full of great characters, Setzer is one of my favorites. Plays Russian roulette. It's a really bad shot. All right, chat, wrap up the voting. Get in any last votes for any last main names you really want. His intro to you is a bad look, but eh. It would be if they never fleshed him out. But I think he gets plenty of context later. It helps that everybody gets time for their tragic backstory to shine. This is truly a world of tragedy after all. All right, chat, last chance. I'm closing down voting in 5, 4, a 3, a 2, a 1. All right, you've had your say. So what did you say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's pretty commanding. All right. Alrighty. If you know, you know. That's 5 aces, owner of the world's only airship. Owner of the world's only airship. How does that happen? You realize not even the Empire has airships. It's very odd. If we could get that airship, we'd make the Empire in no time. Let's set up a meeting with 5 aces. You know, you could say something else at this point. They probably realize how impractical it is. Come on, man. High-speed Zeppelin travel is the wave of the future. Ugh, God. All my money going to lodging. Not so if you paid for the research and instructions, but like Figaro doesn't have airships either. Gambler likes flashy shows. He's always at the opera. I think he likes the beautiful divas. All right, so what we're gonna do We're gonna park it out here. We're gonna save. One poor person, Zozo gives you more than that room costs. Yeah, but then I have to murder people. Look at all this money I'm going through, chat. 250 GP here. 250 GP there. Always something, I swear to God. Work! Okay. Before we do this, I think it's safe to say that the opera sequence in this game is one of the most well-remembered and celebrated portions of it, and it is arguably the best part of the game. It is extremely unique. It has a ton of variety to it. It's very flashy. It's very well done. It's just great, and we're gonna do it tonight. So get comfy, chat. Prepare yourself for one of the highest highs of Final Fantasy VI. Well, I have 200 old GP and then coming here. No more money. You can always make an NGO watchdog and check the treasury. Ah, you again. I read that letter. 5 aces coming to steal her. Love a good opera scene. Is as good as the one in The Fifth Element? I try to convince you it's better, but I don't think you'd believe me. They'll probably appear right at the climax of scene 1. He loves an entrance. Right. If we could only grab him then. Dear me, no! You'll ruin the performance. I'll lose my job. Then your history. This is simply horrid. I want the performance to be a success. But I don't want Maria to be abducted. We'll let him grab her. We'll use Celes as a decoy. After she's abducted, I'll follow him right to his airship. Are you mad? If something should happen to Maria... Sit your ass down, man. That's why the decoy will hide Maria somewhere safe. Come again? You said she looks like Maria, right? Now, just a minute. Celes will be our Maria. She'll lead us to the airship. Brilliant! Then she just has a fucking breakdown. Wait, I'm not a general, not some opera floozy. And this is Locke listening at the door to Celes trying to sing and failing miserably. Maria! He's such a dick. Not bad, Celes. And then... I'll pretend to be 5 aces and foil their little plan. Let's get ready. Celes, it's showtime. Ah, come on, read it. Please, Ultra, he has a family. Oh, this is so good, chat. When I was a kid, I kept one save right before the Opera House just so I could play through this again whenever I wanted. The West and East were waging war. Draco, the West's great hero, thinks of his love, Maria. Presario just teleported. What a champ. Is she safe? Is she waiting? Splat. It is amazing for SNES. It's so good. It's so good! I can't deal with how good it is. I'm going to the dressing room. Is everything okay? Why is everyone singing? Going somewhere? I'm going to relax. Dun 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 dun. Ay, 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 is that you? Locke? Why did you help me escape back there? I once abandoned someone when she needed me. Somewhere inside you, you were saving her, weren't you? That ribbon suits you. On with the show! This is a big scene in which Maria senses that something's happened to Draco. You better check the score one last time. Read the score. Scene 1! Oh, my hero, so far away now, will I ever see your smile? Love goes away, like night into day. It's just a fading dream. I'm the darkness, you're the stars. Our love is brighter than the sun. For eternity, for me, there can be only you, my chosen one. Must I forget you, our solemn promise? Will autumn take the place of spring? What shall I do? I'm lost without you. Speak to me once more. Here you pick up the flowers, climb the stairs to the balcony high atop the castle, raise the flowers to the stars. Hurry, you have just moments before scene 2 starts. Impresario. It's admittedly an ensemble cast, but it's interesting. Locke goes more for Celes, and Terra has no real obvious love interest. I do really like what they do with Terra's story, though. Hers is a very unconventional one, and I think that benefits the game a lot. All right, I checked the score. I'm sure everything will be fine. The forces of the West fell, and Maria's castle was taken. Prince Ralse of the East took her hand by force, but she never stopped yearning for Draco. The next line is... You actually have to get this shit right. And it's on a timer, too. Boo! Boo this lady! So you actually have control over it now. Come, Maria, follow my lead. And do you need to somehow fucking dance with him? It's first notes and I immediately start tearing up. Final Fantasy games have this amazing power to like build to these emotional climaxes. It's really good. I'm impressed that they managed to get the English lines to more or less work the melody. It's really remarkable, yeah. Like, if you can sing, which I can't, you can actually sing this to the melody. And it sounds good. Weeks even, or however long Wolsey got. Prince Ralse is looking for a dance partner. Tell him to go fuck himself. Leave the past behind. Our kingdom is adopting the spirit of the East. Oh, fuck that noise. Prince Ralse kind of looks like gender swap Terra. Well done, Celes. Well done indeed. What's this? I owe you one, so I'm gonna jam up your opera. Ultros. Love how deformed the band is. I love the conductor. I love the conductor in the orchestra pit. He's so exaggerated, and it honestly really works for how theatrical this whole sequence is. See them as gender bends? Yeah. Who the hell is Ultros? That's right, he wasn't there for Ultros. Uh-oh, better tell the impresario. Yeah, Locke has never encountered Ultros. Celis is part of the dance is the men's part with the other dancers. I want to check something real quick. Yeah, look at the dudes in the orchestra pit. Conductor just going off. Ultros at least has a name in the first fight. Is there a... No. Love the short guy. And his many clones. Kronk's so funny. Why is everybody singing? I want to see if there's a save point in here. I guess not. Because this next part is rather screw-upable. So it starts on the right while the other pairs have the male partner on the right. When the men do their circle, so does she. Interesting. What? The survivors of the West attack! Impossible! Attack! Wait! Kapow! Out of 100 nobles, 99 were impressed. Green Braun was not impressed. And they each have unique voices, too. Like, that's really cool. But how might he disrupt the opera? With that? Let's see if Maria can shrug this off. Yeah, that's everything I thought. It'll take me 5 minutes to drop that. We have a second to lose. Talk to the man in the room to the far right. He'll get you up there. It's as good as done. Sprint shoes, very important for this part. The impresario asked me to have you press the far right switch. I'm not gonna do it. If you press the other switches, you will fuck up the performance. Badly. Such a cartoon villain way to kill somebody. Man, if I can... Oh my god, that's so lucky. Ah, shit. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. You want to avoid as many of these attacks as possible because, as you can see, the timer keeps going while you're in the fights, so... And these fights aren't nothing either. These guys do quite a bit of damage. Music is so good for this section, yeah. It's a perfect bit of... It's a perfect piece of heroic urgency. Bert gained a level. I think... Oh, God, yes, we didn't have to fight that guy. Okay. Timer's still going while you're in the menu, too, so you don't have... You don't have a whole lot of time to screw around. Get his ass! Rats! Fucking dead. Disaster! If the two heroes are flat and the opera's over, then who will win the girl? Neither Draco nor Rels will save Celes. I, Locke, the world's premier adventurer, will save her. Oh, what awful acting. Silence! You're in the presence of octopus royalty. A lowborn thug like you could never defeat me. Might as well make the most of this. Music! Long time no see, you've changed. Did you miss me? He doesn't have anything, chat. Like a true orchestra leader making it work. Oh wait, I didn't fight any who did it. He did fight Kronk. Remember, Kronk was the one he originally... Kronk was the one who originally went after him. Plus some disturbing things about the undersea ecosystem. Alright, we need to get you back on your feet. Oh, shit. Alright, well, Bert's down. Ultra should honestly be the only party member. What an unlucky day! Adios! Exit! Stage right! Got 2 GP. Just a darn minute. What a performance! Five aces! I'm a man of my word, Music Man. Stage left, well, not to us. We're the audience here. That's him? What a reversal! Thinking she's Locke's new queen, Maria's instead nabbed by 5 aces. What fate lies in store for her? Stay tuned for part 2! Impresario muscling in on my turf here. This guy, the DBZ narrator. I'll deal with you in a minute. Winky. Stay tuned. There's TV and/or radio here. What a performance! Oh, enough already. But this is the tough one. Part 2 begins now. Where's 5 aces? He's coming. Who are you? You're not Maria. 5 aces, we need your help. We have to go to Vector. We need the ship to get there. Look, if you're not Maria, I don't want you aboard. Wait! We were told your ship is the finest vessel in the world. Also the only one, so. And that you are the world's most notorious gambler. My brother's the king of Figaro. Cooperate, you'll be well rewarded. I'm one of Doma's knights. Please, help us. Come here. Yeah? Don't misunderstand me. Still not sure if I'm going to help you. Alright, we're back. And Bert is dead. The Empire's made me a rich man. Stop thinking of yourself. Many towns and villages have been smashed by the Empire. The Empire is also totally rotten. It's using magic to enslave the world. The Empire will end up owning you. I lost my friends and my family. Who else could you have up here? Would Shadow get a cool line? We could have had Kuzco, and we could have had Kelvin. One of these days, I should probably bring Kelvin along just to see what he says through all this. I have no idea what he would think of the opera, for example. The Empire evil? How is this possible? We all hate the Empire for the same reasons. That's why. You know, you're even more stunning than Maria. Enough. If Celes becomes my wife, I'll help. Otherwise. What? Are you stupid? We haven't any choice. Yes, it's settled. But I have conditions. We'll decide with the coin toss. If it's heads, you'll help us. If it's tails, I'll go with you. Well, Mr. Gambler? Haha, fine, I accept. Listen to yourself. Celes, you can't become his wife. You just can't. That man uses people. Ready? You just kill him and toss him overboard, though. He does pilot the thing. And I don't think any of the rest of us are qualified to pilot. I win! Now, honor your part of the bargain. How unusual. A coin with identical sides. I think you've been hustled, Mr. Gambler. How low can you get? I love it! Alright, I'll help you. Nothing to lose but my life. My life is a chip in your pile. Ante up. This unwieldy looking ship really moves. Could it crash? When things fall, they fall. It's all a matter of fate. This ship's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. This ship's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Better land some distance away. What a piece of junk! Right. I'll wait on board in case of an emergency. This is a cool scene. The way the world map works in this, you don't really get a good sense of the scale of any of these locations. But this does a really great job of establishing what you're getting into with Vector. Like, it is meant to be massive. Would there have been another scene there if we had brought Kuzco? No. He just would have had like some random lines like Bert and Kronk did. right. So we still don't have, it's not our airship. It's still 5 aces, so we can't take off with it. But we're where we need to be. You can see on the bottom map that we're on the southern continent now. So we'll check out this little town right here. 3 cheers for the Empire. The Empire strings up anyone who opposes it. It's like not unlike future LA from Blade Runner. That may very well have been the inspiration. I mean, the Imperial Palace looks a lot like the Tyrell building. This is Albrook, the occupied city. Occupado. Mildly curious how expensive the inns are in these parts. You would be, wouldn't you? Do we need it? We need it because Bert is still dead. We're actually puppeting his corpse around while we wander the city. They say there's something valuable to the east. The Empire built a base there and no one may enter. We have to bribe the troopers to do business here. Probably shouldn't just go around telling people that. This cafe is like an Imperial soldier's dormitory. Nuts! These soldiers are absolutely insane. Weekended birdies. Sure, no problem. Hey, you're not of the Empire. Get out of here. In any case, you're probably broke. Whoopee. Wow, this is absolutely scandalous. What kind of relics do they have? I forget what amulets are. Protects against poison, dark, and zombie. It's a pretty good spread. They smell the pour on you. Scholar magic. Monsters on this continent have only weak magical power. That's good to know. Vector capital of the Empire is at the center of this continent. Yep, music is quiet on the relic shop side. Another excellent little detail. All right, well, here's the inn. God help us. 300, chat! 300! A 20% increase! Unconscionable! It's come with a continental breakfast. Those damn tariffs! Alright, it does have the power to bring people back to life. That's nice. Hey, let's check and see. We haven't done a ton of fighting since we got our Espers. But let's see how everything's going. You can go into the Esper menu to see how you've progressed. So currently, Bert is 35% of the way to learning Muddle, 25% of the way to Imp, and 10% of the way to Float. We can also go into the magic menu, and it'll show you on the list too, which is quite handy. Take like 10 fights to pay for. Well, 4, couple at least. Well, 1. In the way, get. Everything belongs to the Empire. Find some good weapons and items in Zen and Miranda. Let's see, we got bard hats, mithril vests, ninja gear, white dresses. Am I Oh, you know what? Wait. No, Cella's was completely unequipped. That's right. The hell are you using anyway? I think she was gauntleting and hero ringing, I think. Ninja gear? Treasure. Empty. Empty. They're just for looks. I have been tricked. Ember Geshel himself asked me to do his portrait. What if he doesn't like it? I'm a scholar of weapons. 1,000 years ago during the War of the Magi, two so-called Atma weapons existed. One changed a person's power into a sword, the other was a monster bred for mass destruction. Well, I'm sure that won't come back to haunt us at any point. Forge, Poison Claw, Epee, Blossom, Shaken. We'll go ahead and get some new weapons at least. There we are. There we are. There we go. All right, chat. Well, I hate to do this, but this is a very good stopping point for the evening. We've made a great deal of progress. We've come all the way from Narshe in the far north to Albrook in the far south. We're on the southern continent of the Empire, and our next stop will be the capital of Vector itself. I suppose I should check and see if we are continuing this week, but I'm pretty sure I know the answer. Yeah, it's unanimous. So I'll save you all the trouble of lobbing any more votes at it. But yeah. So, if you are here specifically for Final Fantasy VI, we will be continuing this on Monday. We will uncover the secrets of the Empire's secret Magitech research facility. If you're here for Super NES games, you might want to come back tomorrow night because we're starting a new issue of Nintendo Power, specifically Volume 66, the November 1994 issue. And there should be some pretty interesting stuff in there to check out. We'll be doing the Power Hours Thursday and Saturday. On Friday, probably a Weird Old Wheel. Not guaranteed, but that's what things are looking like at the moment. And of course, no stream on Sunday. I don't stream on Sunday, and Monday we'll be right back here. Dude, the Jedi died. Oh man. I really wish I could keep going tonight, chat. I mean it, but all good things. We're doing a Wheel Friday, supposed to be a Weird Old Wheel. That's my plan, but I would need to get something together for that. So, that's my intent, but I make no assurances at this point. So, anyway, chat, let's go find somebody to raid. Let's see if anybody's up tonight. Okay, well, Arch is up tonight. I know I've raided him a lot lately, but he does seem to be the only person up these days. I wonder if folks like Dama are on vacation or something. So we'll head over there for the evening. Anyway, chat, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for another eventful evening of Final Fantasy VI. Thank you for joining me for the opera scene. I mean, this is a great game. There are a lot of fantastic parts in this. Some of the coolest shit in this game is still to be seen. But I really do have to say the opera is a distinct high point, and I'm glad it's an experience we could all share together. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I will see you all out tomorrow night for the Power Hours. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.